It is just, it's a civics class that doesn't put you to sleep, that is dynamic with some of the most influential and important minds in the real Tea Party, the real Patriot movement, not the fake Patriot movement. This film needs to be seen everywhere, and I'm so glad that you and William Lewis have decided to encourage people to make copies of it and to get it out to everyone they know. Gary Franchi and William Lewis present Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. R.J. Harris, Michael Bagnerick, Tom DeWeese, Alex Jones, Edwin Vieira, Richard Mack, Cynthia Davis, Charles Key, and many, many others. Again, Infowars.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. We're going to go to some phone calls now. Quick questions or comments for Gary Franchi or myself. Kevin in California, you're on the air. Welcome.
Hi, I just had a quick question. My parents are part of a credit union, and they swear that their money is safe in the credit union. And I don't know if it is safe in the credit union or if just because it's not a bank, it's not safe. And I don't know. I wanted to know what you thought about that.
I think hedging your bets if your money is in banks. Local is the way to go. Credit unions are the way to go. Go look at their state rating, not just their Barron's or Forbes rating. Put the name of the bank. I mean, just Google the term or search engine the term or startpage.com the term, whatever you want. Bank ratings in your state, and then look at the ratings of local banks, and then split your money into the number 1 and number 2 banks if you need money and capital in the banking system. What we're going into is so dangerous that I don't even know if it's safe for people to have money in the bank. But if you've got a business like mine, an operation where you've got to pay for things and pay employees, if you've got an operation with 15, 20, 30 people, you've got to have a bunch of money in the bank just to pay payroll and taxes and run the operation. But I appreciate your call, Kevin. Let's get a take on that from Gary Franchi.
Well, I think precious metals is absolutely crucial at this time because at the end of the day, when everything goes down, paper is worthless. You'll be able to start a fire with it, maybe. If your water still, if your water doesn't put it out right. Look, it's about precious metal, gold and silver. I strongly advocate investing in that and having it tangible, not a credit slip, not a certificate. We're talking tangible gold and silver. That's what I recommend.
Well, that's what the kings and queens did. It's what the elites do. It's what pirates do. There's nothing like holding it, in your hand. Let's go ahead and talk to Devin in Texas. You're on the air worldwide.
Hello, Alex. It's good to be on your show. I wanted to let you know that I wanted to ask you a question after I leave this comment real quick. Let's see here. On the Discovery Channel on June 8, 2003, there was a show, the American Chopper?
Motorcycles, yeah.
Yes. Well, what happens is on Jesse Ventura's show, where they were trying to find a piece on 9/11 truth, on the World Trade Center, a piece of the World Trade Center. Well, welded to the bike, it's called the Fire Bike on the... I'm a little frustrated. My first time call.
You're talking about the wreckage of the steel. Go ahead.
Yes, they got a piece of, they got a bolt welded onto the gas tank of the bike, and they have it, I have a video name on
Yeah, well,
YouTube.
there was lots of other wreckage given to community centers and parks around the country, not just the wreckage that they're hiding in that hangar that Ventura discovered.
Ah. Well, can I go and ask my question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's real quick. On Netflix, I've been waiting for shadow government and police state for, and of course, I'm going to probably be waiting for recover the save the republic or restore the republic. When do you think those other two?
Now, what happened is they put them up for sale 2 weeks ago, and then if they don't get sales, they just order the limited amount and ship it. It was accepted. All our films were basically accepted to Netflix. We just shipped them out last week, so you should be getting them soon. I appreciate your call. We've never gone with Netflix before. And so what they do is they post it, and then they see if there's a response. And if they basically get one order, then they order that from you. And so they've ordered it, and they've got it, and it should be shipping out to you. Netflix has one of the highest ratings out there for customer service. So we're selling videos to them. But I think there's that start-off process where there's a few-week lag time. But I appreciate your call. So that's key information there for those that want to get those films in their hand. Quick question. Mike in Arizona, you're on the air.
Yes, I have a way to stop the New World Order. I think by putting a bullet in my sniper gun and killing David Rockefeller.
No. I'm going to let you go. A provocateur phone call, if I ever heard one. In fact, did you guys have time to delay that out? Oh, okay, the network got it. Yeah, look, we're not calling for violence here. Gary, going out to break, we're winning peacefully. Why do we want violence?
Well, violence is only going to bring about what they want. They want to round us up. They want to shut us down. And they want total police state lockdown. And that violence is what will accomplish that goal.
Plus, it's not one globalist that runs the New World Order. It's a criminal system. We want David Rockefeller to have a trial. We want him to have all the rights that citizens have, because if one person doesn't have rights, none of us have rights, okay? We'll be back with a few final calls with Gary Franchi. Think what's happened with the Obama deception. Of course, there's now attempts out there to censor it. It's really bad. Think what's happened with Fall of the Republic, what's happened with Loose Change, what's happened with Endgame, Terror Storm. We now need that to happen with Don't Tread on Me, with screenings around the country, people making copies. Again, but support the filmmakers. Get it at Infowars.com. Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Gary Franchi, you're having simultaneous national screenings come up. Tell folks how they can get involved in this.
Well, we're going to be putting up a page on our website so people can have the authorization printout form. And we want people to have screenings on June 26th of this year. That's a Saturday. And either in your home, at your public library, rent out the local cinema, do whatever you take. Print out movie posters, print out flyers, put ads out in the local newspapers, and do a huge national one-day push for a national screening all across this country, Saturday, June 26th. That is D-Day for Don't Tread on Me, the movie, Rise of the Republic, Alex.
Very exciting. We commend your work. It's so good to know there's other people out there crashing through the lies and disinformation like yourself. I'm not walking point alone with you out there and William Lewis. Let's go ahead and talk to Corey in B.C. You're on the air, Corey.
Hey, Alex. I just wanted to say one quick statement here. I agree with most of what you say, but I disagree with one major facet that you keep telling people, and that is this unconstitutional Bill of Rights position. You have to look at this from a legal perspective. Most Americans, and Canadians for that matter, are beneficiaries to state beneficiary, federal beneficiary programs. I can't hire you, Alex, and say, come cut my grass. I'm going to pay you for that, and for you to make a constitutional challenge or a Bill of Rights challenge that you're a slave. Most people are receiving benefits, and they cannot make an argument subsequently after that they don't want to have to pay what's due when they're under contract. Likewise,
I don't understand what you're listening. You better simplify it. What are you talking about?
You say the healthcare system is unconstitutional. That's a beneficiary program for people who are pursuing profit in commerce as taxpayers.
No, the Commerce Clause, that's what's covered in this film. The federal government in 235 years has never been involved in health care, okay? It's unconstitutional up one side and down the other. It was written by the insurance companies, man.
No, I understand they haven't been done, but they're doing it through the Commerce Clause. It was the Commerce Committee.
Hey, let me stop you. The Commerce Clause of the federal government was in Texas News last week, had a girl kicked out of school for a week, a third grader, 7 years old, for a Jolly Rancher in her lunch pail, and the federal government told the state of Texas no candy. Kids can't have one piece of candy. The federal government under the Commerce Clause has no business what guns I own. It has no business what I do with my property. It has no business if my daughter has a stinking Jolly Rancher. My man, I'm going to let you go. You can call back later for a bigger debate. We're almost out of time. Gary Franchi, comments on that. I mean, the guy's not even an American.
The Commerce Clause is what the federal government uses as their excuse to rein in the states whenever they feel like it. We cover that exclusively in this film. Exclusively.
In fact, that's how the back cover starts out, getting into the Commerce Clause. I mean, look, if they can tell kids they can't have a Jolly Rancher, or through the Commerce Clause, or the McDonald's can't give people Happy Meal toys.
That's not what the founders intended, Alex. That's not what the founders intended. You know, they just didn't want tariffs to trade between the states. You know, that's what they didn't want that. And they're not going to regulating the firearms and Jolly Ranchers. This is news to me. That's just absolutely ludicrous.
Oh no, state of Texas was told by the Commerce Department no Jolly Ranchers. That was mainstream news. Gary, stay there. I want to talk to you at the end of the show, my friend, about some exciting things we're working on together. Great job with Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Folks, make the film a hit. Get it at Infowars.com. Get Burmes's great film, Invisible Empire, wake people up to the New World Order so they know the enemy, and this gives you the solution. God bless you all. It's all available at Infowars.com. Great job, crew. Back live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. Retransmission starts now. Stay with us. Max Kaiser coming up.